The new N-Gage Class 28 from Rapido Trains UK. Let's have a look at the good and the bad. Hi, I'm Jeff and welcome back to Flint Hills. In this video I want to have a look at the Rapido Metropolitan Vickers Class 28. From what I can see, Rapido have launched 8 variations of this model, and each one having a variation of DCC ready or DCC with sound. Now the option I chose to get was the Class 28 in the RTC livery with DCC sound. Now I pre-ordered mine well in advance, paying £219.45 and ordering direct with Rapido Trains, so I assumed I was getting an early bird option here, and the price would be the best price ever available. However, little did I know that this was not the case. In fact, as soon as these went into the other shops, they started to sell for between 185 and 195. So it looks like there is no loyalty in going direct to the manufacturer to buy these models. In fact, you might as well wait and buy them in the shops cheaper. On opening the box, the model is presented in this nice stylish jewel case sleeve. On removing the sleeve, I could see the model clearly below, along with the magic wand, but no instructions. I've since been informed that the instructions are actually under all the foam, so you have to remove all the foam to get right down to the cardboard sleeve, and apparently the instructions are in there. However, mine was still missing from there as well. So you might ask, what is that black plastic stick for? Well, it's only used for DC. If you're DCC, you don't have to worry about it. The magnetic wand is used to switch the tail lights on and off. All you have to do is put it over the top of the fan in DC mode and it will switch the lights on and off. Same as what we used to use the switches for with previous models. I put the model onto my rolling road to give it a good run. However, it didn't work. So, have I been sent the wrong model? And do I need to fit a decoder? On the underside of the model there are 4 cutouts. What I did was to gently insert the cocktail stick into each of these and then to gently prise the body outwards from the chassis. Then holding the body and the chassis in each hand, I gently pulled and wriggled the body free of the chassis. Unfortunately, during this procedure I knocked off one of the parts of the battery box, and it just clips in, but it appeared to be no glue holding it in, just a bit of paint. And it wasn't far too long before I'd knocked the other side of the battery box off. Now the really good news was my Next 18 sound decoder was actually inside the body but not plugged in. So it was a quick fix to push the decoder back into its socket and then get to run it on the rolling road. As you can see, I put the loco on the rolling road and run it for 30 minutes in each direction, and that was good, except I noticed the decoder was very hot, but more problems was about to surface. As soon as I put the model onto my track, it kept stalling on all the points and clearly on this junction as well, and as you can see with a minute tap it was going, so clearly we got a contact problem somewhere in the train. So unfortunately with this problem there was no way I was actually going to get to do any running with this loco. I took the body shell off the loco again and could now see that the co end of the loco the bogie itself, the contacts were not touching the copper strip. So given all these issues, I've put the train back together, and I contacted Rapido Trains, and very quickly they sent me a warranty return, so the train is now on its way back to them for repair. So overall, yes, I'm very disappointed, and it would appear that I'm not on my own. There are many of you out there who have bought these are having very similar problems. So just to recap with my problems is the bogie has got no electrical contact with that copper strip. The sound decoder itself is running very hot, to the point where I'm sure it's going to burn through the actual plastic, so it's probably a good job I did stop in time. No instructions in my box whatsoever, despite me actually pulling the whole box apart. There's also no DCC blanking plate if I wish to go back to DC running. The battery box, the parts just came off so easily, and they're just not glued in. And yeah, I'm disappointed in paying the manufacturer an extra £25 when I could have bought it in the shop afterwards, dare say a lot cheaper. But yeah, not impressed. Now I'm sure that Rapido have sold thousands and thousands of these models. Most of the customers are very happy with them. However, it's not just me that are having a few problems. A lot of my friends who have bought these are having printed circuit board problems. They're also having the pickup issues that I've pointed out as well, and also the chips are running hot for them as well. So it's not just me that's having this, it seems to be other people as well. Now, in Rapido's defence, once I contacted them and emailed them, they were very quick to send me the warranty paperwork to get the train returned. And that was impressive, because I have spent weeks and weeks contacting manufacturers with issues and not to get a reply. So that's good for Rapido, so thanks for that. Well, unfortunately this concludes this week's video, because I got no running shots. So hopefully as soon as the model's repaired, we'll get back to carrying on and showing this lovely RTC model in its full splendour. Take care, and thanks for now.